Why are multi-step vertical angle theorem problems so difficult? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where each piece depends on the one before it. That's what multi-step vertical angle problems feel like. They seem simple at first, but quickly become tricky. The main reason is that these problems combine many different ideas from geometry. The vertical angle theorem says that when two lines cross, the opposite angles are equal. That's straightforward. But in complex problems, you often need to use that fact along with other rules. For example, you might need to find angles that are supplementary, meaning they add up to 180 degrees. Or you might have to recognize angles that are complementary, which add up to 90 degrees. Sometimes, you are working with parallel lines cut by a transversal, which introduces more angle relationships. All these ideas get mixed together in one problem. Another challenge is that these problems often involve layered shapes like polygons or multiple intersecting lines. Visualizing how the angles relate in these complicated diagrams can be confusing. You need to carefully identify which angles are vertical, adjacent, or supplementary. Missing a small detail can throw off the entire solution. Many problems also include algebra. You might be given expressions for angles with variables. To solve, you need to set up equations based on the vertical angle theorem and other angle rules. Then you have to solve those equations correctly. This adds a second layer of difficulty because you are switching between geometry and algebra. Sequential reasoning is also key. You can't jump ahead or skip steps. You have to identify vertical angles first, then check if they are part of larger angle relationships. Applying the right theorem at each step is essential. If you forget to use a property or make an incorrect assumption, your entire answer can be wrong. Finally, understanding complex diagrams takes practice. Sometimes the diagram looks overwhelming. You need to break it down into smaller parts, identify all the angles, and see how they connect. Practice helps you get better at visualizing and applying multiple rules at once. The trick to solving these problems is to stay organized. Start by clearly marking all vertical angles. Look for angles that are adjacent or supplementary. Use algebra to set up equations if needed. Always verify each step before moving on. With enough practice, you'll find these problems become less intimidating. They teach you how different parts of geometry fit together, which is a big step toward mastering the subject.